One of the questions that came in has to do with medical bankruptcy, and it's been on the news. How does this plan help to reduce that?
Well, CBS News on June 5th came out with a report. It's a video report. You can go look at it. It talks about bankruptcies and how they're not soaring because of the stock market problems, and they're not soaring because of job losses, but because of medical bills. And that's bankruptcies associated with medical bills. The American Journal of Medicine in 2007 reported that 62% of all bankruptcies, and think about that, 62% of all bankruptcies were a result or caused by medical bills. I've seen stats that show about 20% of bankruptcy filings involve a medical debt of less than $1,000, which is incredible to think about. Normally, you think a medical bankruptcy has to be $100,000, $200,000, but think about that: 20% of them that are being filed are for less than $1,000. 40% involve a medical debt of less than $5,000. And you get all kinds of different figures in there beyond that, but only 13% of bankruptcy filings involve a medical debt of over $10,000. And I want to make this point. Just having our accident coverage on our health insurance plan, just having that coverage alone at, let's say, level 2, that comes with this plan, covers up to $5,000. And all of your medical bills relating to an accident, that's per accident, per dependent, would be covered. It's the out-of-pocket expenses that are affecting people, even with existing health insurance. They're just crushing families and businesses, and that's the real issue right now. And part of the healthcare reform that we're hearing the president talk a lot about throws out the fact that people who do have health insurance are having to pay more so that we can cover the cost of those that do not have health insurance. This coverage we're offering is a way around that. It helps significantly reduce the medical bills and the health bills, for the average person, the average entrepreneur out there. And so that's the way we look at that. And the medical bankruptcy is just an amazing stats when you look at what really those figures are.